What did you see in the play where Draymond ended up kicking Steven Adams? It was your side of floor. Did you see that clearly?
I thought it was inadvertent. There's contact on the play. I was shocked they even looked at it. And Scott Foster told me that they were looking at it to either determine whether it was flagrant 1 or flagrant 2. And I was in shock because, there's inadvertent contact all the time on plays. So that really surprised me.
Would you be stunned, or would you think it's unfair if the NBA does look at that as a possible suspension?
Oh, I would think they would rescind it. No, honestly, stuff like that happens all the time. There's contact, people's arms, legs flailing. If they think it's on purpose, play the game. This stuff happens all the time. Westbrook kicks out his feet on every three, and there's contact, and it's just part of the game. So I don't understand how that can be deemed a flagrant 1. I think it should be rescinded.
Did you see clearly what happened with Draymond on the kick? And beyond that, are you concerned that maybe his reputation now after 2 of these and maybe some other things might play into further NBA discipline?
I'd hope not. I didn't see it during the game in live action, because it looked like he got fouled and was trying to show the ref he got fouled, maybe try to finish the shot, and inadvertently got him. I was kind of shocked when they went to go review because I didn't know what happened, but there was no intent. Watching the replay, I think that's clear. So obviously it's unfortunate he got kicked, but it was a normal reaction to a foul and to a play, and hopefully they see that when it comes to whatever.
Steve said he thought the Draymond kick to Steven was inadvertent, was shocked they even went back and looked at it, and thinks it'll be rescinded as a flagrant 1. What was your take on that play?
Well, I think, a couple things. One is the league, is going to review those things. I think that they probably look at, those plays very closely. It happened, I think, last game to Steven. And again, I'm not here to say whether or not it was or was not intentional. I don't know. But, obviously it's happened twice in the last 2 games. And, that's something the league will take a look at. I'm sure they look at probably precedent or things that have happened in the past, and they go through it. I look at it more from a standpoint of what we can control. I was really, really proud of Steven, just in both situations, that he did not retaliate or get upset. Because I think it's easy to lose your emotion in a moment like that, and he didn't. Steven's a tough guy. I think he's a team guy. And, sometimes someone like him that doesn't necessarily draw attention to it, a lot of times something like that maybe doesn't get looked at. But again, I'm not saying it was or was not intentional. I have no idea. I didn't even look up at the replay monitor. I was trying to talk to the guy, so I didn't have a real good view of the play to really comment on it. But I know it happened to Steven a couple times. And listen, it's for the league. The league's going to look at it. They make those decisions.
Did you think it was a pivotal play in the game?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of plays in the game. And, I think at least for us, we've got to react to whatever's going on inside the game. Whether it was viewed a flagrant foul or not, whether it was their ball, we've got to play. There's going to be things that are going to happen in the game. And once they happen, we've got to respond and try to react to them.
Have either of you guys seen replays of the Draymond kick to Steven's groin, and do you think it was intentional?
I haven't seen it, but honestly, I think it's intentional. And that's 2 times in the last 2 games. I don't think you can't keep kicking somebody in their private areas. But he probably said he didn't do it on purpose, but I think the way I look at it, it looks intentional to me.